While I get ready for my first classroom setup day, I figured this would probably be the perfect time for us to actually get to know each other a little bit. If you're new here, hi, I'm Francesca. I'm a mom of three. I'm going into my 16th year of teaching. Yes, 16 years. And this year, I'm finally going back to fifth grade reading. Okay, so I say finally going back into fifth grade reading. I mean, they put me back in fifth grade reading. I was third grade for a long time. Somehow, in the middle of being a mom, being a teacher, getting ready for another school year, and just handling life, I also decided that this was the year I was finally going to take content creation seriously. But honestly, I feel like I'm in a completely different season of my life right now. For a long time, I feel like I was always somebody's mom, somebody's teacher, somebody's everything. And somewhere in the middle of taking care of everybody else, I stopped making myself a priority. I know I sound like so many people, but lately, I've been really working on choosing me too. I've been working out more, taking better care of myself, getting outside of my comfort zone, creating content, starting my YouTube channel, and really just doing some of the things that I've wanted to do but was probably too scared to actually try or couldn't try. And don't get me wrong, I'm still a mom, I'm still a teacher, I still have a million things going on, but I'm learning that I can be all of those things and still make room for Francesca. That's probably one of the biggest things I'm learning in this season of my life. So, walking into this classroom today feels a little different. This isn't just another classroom setup for me, it really feels like the beginning of another chapter. New school year, back to fifth grade, new goals, my YouTube journey, my fitness journey, choosing myself, and just becoming a version of myself that isn't afraid to try something new. And apparently, that includes sitting here, getting ready, and telling my business on YouTube. Who would have thought? Although I'm extremely nervous to be completely vulnerable with so many strangers in my life, I'm excited to bring y'all along through all of it. Through my teacher life, my mom life, my workouts when I get them in, my everyday life, the good days, the bad days, the crazy days, all of it. I'm excited. I'm never usually the one that talks a whole bunch, except for if I'm in my classroom teaching, but this is going to be something that's new for me. It's a challenge, and I'm ready for it. So, now that y'all know a little bit more about me, let's get into this classroom setup day one because I have a lot to do in this room. And y'all, just wait until you see what we're starting with. My mornings can usually never start if I don't get my chlorophyll in, some coffee, some sort of breakfast, maybe play a little music, a little jazz, something. My morning cannot start until I have all of these things because I am not a morning person whatsoever. So the fact that I'm up right now, trying to go back into my classroom and it's still technically summer, y'all bear with me. I got into this whole fitness journey after being completely down and hard on myself after going through something, which I may share in another video. I just don't think I'm quite ready yet. But anyway, I'm just ready to get into this room to kind of see what I'm working with because I know it's a disaster. Hey y'all, so I am back into my classroom. I'm about to get ready to set up. So technically this is setup day one. As you can see,
Help me!
it is a hot mess. I just cleared all the desks out of my room. That was my first step. I'm about to make me a checklist of things to do, but come set up my classroom with me. Okay, so this looks a little scarier than I thought, but let's get to it. I needed some sort of organization, so I started writing this random checklist on the board because I thought it might help keep me on track. Don't judge my handwriting because I hadn't wrote all summer, but this is what we're working with. My must-dos. More than likely, I probably won't do anything on this list, but it just made me feel a little bit better that I actually had a list up there and I was trying to get some sort of direction. I just know that I had only a couple days and I needed to get this room together because I had somewhere to be. Okay, so I got my list done. I feel like it's a pretty good list for today to start off with. I may be adding more to it as the day goes on. I'm gonna see how far I get, but my plan is to work up until 3. It is currently 10 a.m., so I plan to work up here until 3. So we'll see how far I get done. So I actually didn't record myself getting up on this ladder because I didn't want anybody laughing or me to get in trouble, but y'all, it was a sight to see. I did get up and put my paper up on the wall like this, and I got my teacher desk set up and everything all cleaned out. Alright, so I'm gonna call it quits for today. It is almost 3:30 and I do need to run to another place, but I got a pretty good amount of stuff done. I started on my wall all the way around. I'll show you a video a little bit later. I did get majority of my teacher area set up. I still have a little bit more organizing to do there. I did dust and clean. I still need to do a little bit more vacuuming and putting away some boxes, but for the most part, I got a lot done. There are some desks that are down in another room that I'm gonna take. Okay, they don't belong to anybody, I don't think, but I needed to switch my desk out. So I'm gonna maybe do that on tomorrow when I come back. But other than that, it felt like it was a pretty good first day of getting stuff done. Make sure you tune in for day 2 because I'm really gonna be working hard. I mean, it sounded good. Later.